Molina, and we have a fabulous call for you today. It is our Live Young at Any Age call, and we'd like to, first of all, thank you for being with us tonight. And we have a very special guest with us, and I'm excited about it. Her name is Dr. Martha Gonzalez, and our topic today is tapping into nature's secrets. The benefits of the original formula of KM. And the reason we're talking about KM because I think it's a hidden secret. It's a formula of bitter products that have been around for many, many years. And we want to be able to talk about that. One thing that I can tell you, though, I would like to start off by introducing you to Dr. Martha. And Dr. Martha has been a licensed pediatric physician for over 36 years. She studied at the University of San Luis Potosí, Mexico. Dr. Martha is living currently in Tijuana, so she is calling in from Mexico. So I do appreciate that and her time for doing this. She left pediatric care 15 years ago to study cellular nutrition, and she's opened since a private practice really focused on weight loss, digestive health, and anti-aging. She's also been with Univera for our community for about 6 years, and I know she helps us tremendously in the Spanish community, so it's such a privilege to me to share her with you today in the English community. So first of all, welcome, Dr. Martha, and thank you so much for joining us.
No, thank you to you. I'm so grateful for your invitation and to be here. And I'm so happy. Thank you for the invitation.
Of course. And so, our topic is a deep topic, so we cover many items, but I do know that in general, we all, I think, know that there's a powerful effect in plants and correlating with our well-being when we eat them, of course. I know from experience that my body is nothing like it was 12 years ago from taking the Univera products. I was actually sick a lot, and as a child, I was very sick all the time, and I had consumed a lot of medications and antibiotics to the point to where they didn't work on me anymore. And so I remained a little bit damaged from all that medication I was in my body. And I think we wanted to talk a little bit about, maybe to start off with, when I started taking the Univera product over 12 years ago, I started to see huge changes in my well-being and in my health. And I definitely don't have the same body that I have now that I had 12 years ago after starting on taking medicinal plants. And so let's talk a little bit about the differences between a pharmaceutical treatment and medicinal plants and herbs and how they work in our body. Do you want to cover that for a minute?
Yes, I would love to share. Thank you for ask, because this is one of the most important topics, why we or me are in the natural products. Because it is important to know that most of the pharmaceutical treatments are made by chemicals, and chemicals that are not shaped with the body and with the process. They have some modification, molecular modification. And of course, we all know that most of the medication has side effects. And those side effects need another treatment to do the work or repair what the chemicals are doing in our body. And the damage, it's progressive all the time. And the difference between pharmaceutical treatment and medicinal plants and herbs are that medicinal plants and herbs are, more like our body. They are made natural. They are, growing in our planet. So we have more. We are more near to those medical plants and herbs. And as in Univera, we care about to doing products that go directly to some organs and systems in our body to cover the needs of our cells in nutritional, and to they do the work they need to do, so our cells can do their own work. So there is a very, very um, space between pharmaceutical treatment and medicinal plants and herbs. And well, some of the medical treatments or pharmaceutical are made to work with symptoms, not really to repair or not really to uh, go directly to make the cells work again. And there are some treatments to cure sickness in the pharmaceutical companies. And those are direct to go and repair, not repair, but treatment directly, like antibiotics to kill the germs that are doing things in our body. So with the Univera products, what I know and what I'm always share with the people and with everybody is that we have the possibility to repair, to reestablish the function of our cells so they do what they know how to do and do it right. Like we know our body, our cells are a miracle and a perfect machine that works to keep us healthy and happy. That's it.
I love your explanation because the pharmaceuticals are there for a reason. It's good to have them in the case of emergency, but long term, we do know that plants can do that. So thank you for that explanation. So let's get a little bit into KM. So I know that's one of your favorite products as it is mine. And I didn't realize, I just took it because I knew it was good and I'd heard such good things about it. But there's really amazing things that about KM that I think people should know today about this amazing product that has so many plants and herbs in one bottle. So tell us a little bit. Let's start off with a little bit about what you know about KM.
Well, we were talking the other day and talking about the traditional medicine. And I said, well, traditional medicine is really medicinal plants and herbs, really, because, we have this for centuries that we know that plants do really, really good health benefits or give the body the health benefits. And there is very, very important that we understand that what we have in KM, for example, we have all the synergy of the plants working together. And this is really great because if we use each one of the plants that are in KM separately, we will not get the results that we have in KM because KM has 13 plants that work together and really make a difference in our health and really, really, really make a difference in the way we feel. And we have a lot of benefits in KM because each of these plants brings in the formula of KM that maybe we all know that this formula was developed in 1922 by Karl Jurak. And this is we have the pattern of the original formula. So that's really great because this patent, this formula has been used for more than 25 years. And a lot of people, millions of people have know about the benefits of KM. And I know a few of those million people that they love KM. They love what KM do in their lives and the difference all the time. So one of the most important things that we have in KM is that regulates the pH in our body. We know that pH is very, very important, that we don't have the acid in the body because that damage and let all the external factors to go and approach to our cells and get advantage of those. So the pH is one of the most great benefits, and that's why we use it in the PQ diet. And all the other diets are in the market, they don't have KM. So, and I use it for 5 years since I get in the PQ diet, and it has been great. And I know that is one of the things why our diet is the greatest diet in the world, because we are back in the health of every people who take the diet. And why we do that, it's because we have KM in the diet. But independently of that, it's important to know that we can have KM every day. We benefit a lot of things in our body when we have KM, but we will talk about that later, right?
Okay, yeah, no, I appreciate that about you talking about the diets, because I do know that a lot of diets that we do deplete our bodies of nutrients, really important nutrients. And that's why sometimes we lose the weight, we gain it back, but we don't diet in a healthy way. And I know that support of the KM makes that happen, and that's why our bodies are able to keep the health part of it instead of just releasing the weight and then being unhealthy. So I appreciate you saying that. Well, let's talk a little bit about a few of the ingredients, and then I have someone that's going to give a great testimonial for the KM. So do you want to talk a little bit about what's in the KM that makes it so special?
Well, for I want to make a comment about the diet before I go into the plants and the roots of the KM. The other day I was talking with somebody about another diet, a protein diet, and they actually get the people go into an acidic state um, for the 10 days, and that can be very, very risky for the body because it can damage the kidney. And well, they need to go and being supervised by a doctor to use that diet because of the state that they get into, the people who are using the diet. And we don't have to do that, and that's important. I want to make that comment. Okay, the roots we have in KM, we use roots and we use parts of the plant, but basically roots. And as we say, if we use it separately, we won't get the benefits that we get in KM. And Angelica, it's one of the plants. For those who knows plants, what they do, or we have sometimes teas, tea of some of these products, and we have like Angelica. It gets into the digestion, increased circulation, works in the respiratory issues, and of course promotes joint comfort, and has most of the plants has vitamins and some minerals in the formula. And other of the plants are the alfalfa that helps detoxify the body, and if we use it regular, we can be sure that our body is all the time clean and, discharge all the toxins that won't work in us or won't, they are not good for us. Alfalfa also works with digestion and also works with respiratory. And most of these plants work in the skin, so balance the all the lipids and the acids in the skin, and are really really work good and regulate the cholesterol and works also with high pressure. And well, they have a lot of benefits. Um, KM also has celery seeds, has German chamomile, dandelion, gentian, horsehound, licorice, soul palmetto, and thyme, and has the passion flower that we use a tea of that a lot. And of course, works with relaxation, restful sleep. What else? We have Senegal, sarsaparilla, and well, we just need to know that KM is extraordinary with that we have this formula, and we own this formula, Univera, and we can use it and really really recommend it to everybody who are around us and wants to go support their health.
Well,
So there are a lot of another good stuff that we can get. Mental state, antiseptic, in the digestive. Most of the plants work like cleaning, support in the digestive system, and we have liver. This is a very very complete formula, so it's very very recommended. Right?
I know that what I've heard, Martha, is that a lot of our vegetables that we eat today, they actually breed out the bitterness of the plant. And my understanding is that in the bitters of the plant is where all the medicinal properties are held. And so sometimes we can buy a lot of different vegetables to try to get what's in the KM, and we can't really find it. And like you said, the synergy of all the plants together is one thing. It's also set us apart because it works better than just buying each thing and taking it separately. So thank you. Well, we have a fabulous woman that's on the line that I appreciate. She's going to be telling her testimonial, and because of her and her husband, who I care for dearly, hearing their testimonial, I got on KM since I heard them say that, and I have not missed a single day of taking it. So Angela CMAC is on the line with us. She is a Univera associate, and she has been, I think, taking for 14, 15 years a Univera product. But tell us a little bit about what KM has done for you, Angela, and thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah, you bet. KM is a product that actually we were taking before Univera, so we've been taking it probably close to 25 years. Maybe that dates us.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, but what's really cool is that, Jeff, my husband, absolutely loved it. And so he kept telling Stephen, you've got to look at this product. You've got to look at this product. There's something special about it. And then we bought the company. How great is that? So we have the original formula, which we've continued to take, directly from Univera. So what we found for us is that because it helps to remove toxins out of the cells into the bloodstream and helps to cleanse your body that much faster, is that when you work out, the lactic acid in your muscles move much faster. And so we find that we get sore way, way less than we did before we were taking KM. So that's a huge benefit. So anyone who's athletic and really, wants to recover faster, KM is fabulous for that. And so that's part of that whole thing of helping to take the toxins out of the body and get it out of, the cells and out of the body. The other thing, this is a really kind of an interesting side effect because it has high potassium in it. Um, the, when you take KM consistently, then bugs don't like you. I mean, so, yeah, I know.
I love that.
Great.
Benefit.
Yeah. So Jeff and I had done a mission trip on the Amazon as a medical mission trip, and we were up on the Amazon. So, of course, there's tons of bugs on the Amazon River in Brazil. And everybody that was on the trip with us, you know, they were spraying themselves with all this bug, you know, bug spray, which I just hate using that stuff. But they were spraying themselves, and they were still getting bitten like crazy. And Jeff and I just doubled up on our KM before we went on the trip, and then while we were on the trip, we got almost no bug bites, and we didn't use any bug spray. So it just those two things themselves makes it worth for us to take KM every day.
Oh my gosh, thank you. And I had no idea you were taking it for that long. So that's fabulous. Well, I know I've heard tons of people telling me that they're just so convinced about pain that they would never not take it in many different ways. So thank you so much, Angela, and I will not ever forget to take it every day from now on. So Martha, any final words on KM? I know we want to talk about a couple of things before we end the call here in a couple minutes. So any final words on the benefits of KM?
So, like most of our products in Univera, it will help us to be younger and forever. As we use it, we will have healthy and young cells. And if we combine that with extra, imagine what we can get really in our lives, living the life that we dream to, no matter how age we are.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that I want to add.
Yeah. Well, let's talk just quickly about extra. And I know aloe. Aloe is, you know, we're well known for our aloe. We produce over 40% of it comes from our company. And so we have one of the best aloes in the market. Let's talk just really quickly about extra and aloe, and for the people that are new on the line today.
Well, you know, I love extra. I always said that this is the best that it can happen to me. And it's not another juice. It is a scientific preparation that we have to know that it's all what our body needs. It's in extra. So if we can get anything else, we should have extra and KM, of course, if we can have it. But extra has, has the bottle says we have vital energy. That is great because it's all about energy. Our cells about energy, and our lives is about energy. And one of the greatest thing is that give us clarity and mental opening, and we have comfort in our joints, and the management of the stress. It's one of the things that always want to bring up when I talk about extra, because our body produces most of the antioxidants, but when we bring this scientific formula, we will let our cells to put on our antioxidants, but what the rest that we can't build, we can have it from extra because we have enough to repair and to support the antioxidants that we are bringing to our body every day. So that's what's most of the greatest thing that I can say about extra. And there are scientific research that confirms that when we take extra twice a day, 2 ounces a day, we can repair the DNA. And as we repair it, we will have healthy cells every day. in our thousands of cells that are producing every day. So extra is, it's a miracle, really. It's great that we have extra.
Thank you, Martha. And also, of course, the aloe. The aloe is one of our favorite products. It's a little bit in every one of our products because it's one of the most medicinal plants on the planet. And maybe we can cover that on another day more intensely. But first of all, I wanted to thank you for being with us and teaching us a little bit today about KM and the importance of putting plants in our body. And hopefully we can have you back again soon, okay? Thank you so much for being with us, Martha.
Thank you for the invitation, and it has been grateful to be here with you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.